Hi, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Attorney Charles Zavala from Zavala Texas Law here in Houston, Texas. We're an immigration, criminal, and business law firm. We are usually doing these videos to help you, the public, understand whether it's about immigration, whether it's about criminal, business, little things that we think are going to help you overall. So if you like what you see, whatever platform it's on, like, subscribe, do whatever you want. But today's video is going to be about this. Recently, we have been asked a lot of questions about immigration as to what's happening. So there's two little updates I want to give to the general public so they can understand what's going on. If you don't know much about immigration, it's okay. I'm going to kind of give you a little rundown. So anytime somebody is going to apply for a visa, a green card, citizenship, they have to do it with USCIS. That's the immigration agency who handles everything, right? It's paperwork. That's all it is. And it's a lot of paperwork depending on what you're applying for. You have to show documentation, you have to show taxes, birth certificates, depends what you're applying for. So anytime you submit those applications, the government, USCIS, they make their money off of those applications. So they have what's called a filing fee. You know, the best way to do it is you got to pay to play. So every application has a filing fee, and they use that money to fund their service. So recently, what's been happening, USCIS says, we don't have enough money. You know, we spend more than what we're making. So what they wanted to do, and the new presidential administration wanted to do, they wanted to up the fees, okay? So that's good and that's bad. Let me tell you why. It's good because USCIS says, oh, you know what, now we have the money to be able to implement better programs, things along those lines. The bad thing is, for you, the client, the person who's sending the applications, most of your filing fees are going up. I'm not saying on all of them, there's some that actually are going down, but overall, generally, they're going up. So what I have been telling my clients is, hey, if you're eligible for a green card, if you're eligible for citizenship, if you're eligible for something, let's put it in now before they raise these prices, right? Because in the end of the day, I mean, it's going to be something that you, the client, the person who's applying for is going to have to pay. All right. So this was happening. This was announced. I want to say it was approximately August of 2020, and the date on when the prices were going to go up was October 2nd, 2020. Right. So here in our office, we were doing a bunch of paperwork, trying to get everything out because we wanted to get the best price for our clients. But luckily, what happened is there was a judge in California over there on the West Coast who essentially halted this, and they said, you know what? We're going to put this on pause. We're going to look at this. We're going to look at this as through the judges to make sure this was done right. Okay? And because they paused it, that means the prices didn't go up. So currently, right now, what is it? October 14th, 2020, we're still dealing with those prices. Okay? So I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know if they're actually going to rule and say, hey, you know what? It was right for him to do that. Or they're going to say, you know what? No, prices got to stay the same. Okay? But I would always recommend, try to get it in now before there is a price hike, because there most likely will be a price hike. You can only push it off for so long. So that's one update that I wanted to give everybody. If you're eligible for something, don't sit on it. You know, give us a call, 832-819-3723. Go to our website, do whatever you need to. You'll be able to find the contact info, set an appointment. The appointment is personally with me. Right now they're over the phone due to COVID, but we can figure that out. And let's get that application in, because what I don't want to happen is, for whatever reason, the price hikes do happen. I mean, I can't do anything about that. That's something you guys have to pay. So let's get it in now while we can. That's one update I wanted to give you. Another update I wanted to give you is, so there's something called TPS. It's called Temporary Protected Stay, Temporary Protected Status. There has been a question to say, well, what if someone like that is eligible for a green card? Do they have to go back to their home country, or can they do what's called adjustment of status here in the USA? Okay, so normally what happens is, if you are here in this country and you came illegally, you'd have to do what's called consular processing, which means at some point you have to go back to your country to get your green card there. You can't do it all while you're here. And that's a bummer for obvious reasons, right? You have to leave. You run the risk of them not approving you while you're over there. There's some stuff like that. But there's another thing called adjustment of status, and not everyone is eligible for this. To do adjustment of status, you have to either be in the country legally right now or have entered legally. Okay, that's a big thing. So the view is, you enter legally at one point, and then if you overstayed, it's okay. You know, as long as you're married to a citizen, or you have one of those qualifying relationships, you can do everything while you're here. But TPS, Temporary Protected Stay status, there was a question as to, let's pretend they are married to a citizen. Can they adjust here in the USA? And they recently came out with, this was a few Tuesdays ago, saying that no, the rule is still going to stand. The court ruled on this, that if they entered legally and overstayed, they can do it. Or if they have a legal entry. That means maybe they got TPS, left, and then come back in with a travel permit, you're allowed. But if your last entry to the USA was illegal, you're not going to be able to do adjustment of status here in the USA. Doesn't mean you're out of luck. We could always do a waiver and do a NVC, National Visa Center Consulate processing. We do that all the time. So those were the two updates I wanted to give you guys. Sorry I've been MIA for a while. A lot of stuff has been going on, but we're more than happy to be back. So if you have any questions, guys, or if you think you would like to speak to an immigration attorney, just give me a call. It's a phone call away. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you have. Just give us a call, and we're more than happy to schedule you. Okay? So once again, my name is Attorney Charles Zavala. Our law firm is Zavala Texas Law here in Houston, Texas. We're here to help you. Okay? Thank you. Have a great day.